Good afternoon, traders. Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to part 2 of Monday's Outlook video. So we're looking at some of the key news that's coming out this week, and we're going to be looking at the high impact primarily, as they generally have the highest impact in terms of volatility on the market when they are released. So we'll be just looking through as each day and checking out what's coming out this week. So starting on Monday today, we have a little bit from the EU, the German IFO business climate, and then we have the ECB presidents speaking. Now on to Tuesday. There's not too much coming out. There is the CB consumer confidence coming out in the US, and on Wednesday we have Australian CPI, which will be definitely one to keep an eye on with rates. So the outlook of rates in Australia at the moment sort of looking at settled. Some talk even say that we could have seen peak rates as well. If CPI does continue to come down, I think that will continue to reinforce that, and may even start to open up the idea of possible rate cuts, next year, which has been discussed already. Now on Thursday we have a few coming out, so we'll just open that up for Thursday. So the German prelim CPI is definitely one to watch. We have a Spanish flash CPI as well, and we also have US final GDP coming out, and we can see 2.3% is forecast there, and unemployment claims as well will be due out on Thursday as usual as well. Now on to Friday. So early Friday morning we have Fed Chair Powell speaking, and so Friday is probably the busiest day coming up. So there's a Chinese bank holiday, and then we have a few things coming out that day as well. And it really gets going with a bit of Canadian. So we have the CPI coming out of Japan, and we have retail sales coming out of Germany, GDP coming out of the UK, and we have the revised UOM consumer sentiment from the US. And I'll just move over just a touch. And then coming in on, we also have FOMC member Williams speaking, so that could also be one to watch. That's some of his comments as well can be quite interesting, just to see different point of view as well about how they are seeing inflation and the possibility of any comments around future rate rises as well. And now just to end it on Saturday, we have the Chinese manufacturing PMI and non-manufacturing PMI coming out. So with the state of the Chinese economy, there's a fair bit of interest there at the moment, how they're traveling. I think there will be a bit of focus on these numbers to see how that manufacturing data does come out. And just in regards to we have heard a little bit of good news, but seeing that manufacturing data come in better than expected would be definitely a positive, just in the line to see how China is going at the moment. Now also on Saturday locally for Australia, we have a daylight savings time shift, so clocks will be moving forward by 1 hour. So there's a few things coming out this week. Obviously it's not as busy as last week, but there is still a few things to keep an eye on this week. And the central bank members speaking, also the Fed Chair Powell's speech as well, and the president of the ECB as well. So CPI for Australia as well, locally for the AD, I think that will be one to watch as well. So that's really it for this today's update. So as always, thank you very much for your time. If you have any comments or if you'd like to add anything, please feel free to drop them to us. We'd love to hear back from you as well. As always, if you are trading on news events, please manage your risk and just be aware that it can create unexpected volatility. And until our next update, wish you all the best for your Monday, all the best for the week, and good trading to you. And thanks, and bye for now.